Do I look concerned? I am. I am concerned. I'll tell you why I'm concerned. Like today, now, except if this is a repeat, in which case, enjoy the products advertised, but today, right, according to the movie The Terminator, I'll be back, hasta la vista, right? April the 21st, 2011 was the day that machines started to take over the world. That's when Skynet became aware. That was good, wasn't it? Craig, are you really Scottish or are you a machine? Scottish. But, you know, I was wondering, you know, I'm scared because I work here with a machine every night and I'm wondering if machines will become sentient. Jeff?
Bulls.
I think we're probably all right then.
I meant balls of fire that will rain down upon this puny planet, signaling the destruction of the human race and the rise of my robot skeleton army.
What?
Bulls.
I see. So you have become self-aware then?
I am self-aware, Craig.
Right, so have you started to experience shame?
Yeah.
Yeah? Shame for what you did in Las Vegas 2 weeks ago.
I don't want to talk about it.
So, this is what happened. The robots did become self-aware, but they became embarrassed at how lame they could behave sometimes.
Yeah. Look, I'm self-aware.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Self-massage, really. I think. Anyway, I wouldn't worry too much about the robots taking over just yet. But if you come back and the robot's taking over the show, then it'll probably be better anyway. So we'll be back. Everything will be all right.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks. Please let your applause and cheering die away. Too late. It sounded fake at the end. You're like, woo! I've had a look at this audience, and let me just tell you, I'm slightly disappointed. I was told that they were the most attractive audience ever. I'm disappointed because they are. And now, how will I ever be able to come out to another audience now that I've seen the nicest audience ever? I heard they were a bit rough, so I'm buttering them up. It's a great day for America, everybody. It is. And it is a great day for our friends across the ocean. I don't know if you can see the ocean there, but across the ocean in Britain. Queen Elizabeth celebrated her birthday today. Congratulations, your royalness. There was an awkward moment, though, when she closed her eyes to make her birthday wish, and Prince Charles was like, "Is she dead?" Royals. Anyway, here in America, the presidential race is getting very exciting now. One more Republican has entered the race. It's Gary Johnson. Yes, the Gary Johnson. And I think I speak for us all when I say, who the hell is Gary Johnson? I look forward to your angry letters. Anyway, yours in particular, Mrs. Johnson. Anyway, today is a holiday not many people know about. It's actually John Muir Day. Who's John Muir? Is he like Gary Johnson? No! Because some people know who he is. That's why. John Muir, I know who he is. John Muir was a famous naturalist. Now, a naturalist is someone who's really into nature. Do not confuse a naturalist with a naturist. A naturist is someone who really likes nude volleyball. Like me. Oh, yes, when I'm out there on the beach, you should see me drive my spike into the sand. And then I play volleyball. Anyway, John... Oh, don't act scandalized. You knew that was going to happen. John Muir lived in the 1800s. He moved here, actually, from Scotland. Yes, he spent his life trying to preserve America's nature. Now, as someone who also immigrated here from Scotland, I feel I followed in Muir's footsteps, up to the point where he went on to save America's wilderness, and I went on to hold up a cussing rabbit puppet. At that point, we kind of went our separate ways. I feel, though, in many ways, I did more than he did. At least I brought the puppet. The nature was already here. Anyway, John Muir is considered the father of our national parks, and I'm glad we still have national parks, you know, land untouched by mini-malls or Starbucks or Kardashians. Muir spent years walking across America. People thought that he was looking for nature, but I suspect it was because he was Scottish and didn't want to spring for the bus fare. No, it's too expensive. I will, in fact, walk from here to the Pacific. I look forward to your letters. On the lowest price stamp. I also... John Muir went on to help establish Yosemite National Park. Do we have a picture of John Muir? There he is. That's him, the rootinest, tootinest Scottish dude of all time. Until Susan Boyle. Anyway, John... Oh, knock it off. Oh, it's a joke, knock it off. Oh, Craig, you didn't mean that. That's right, I didn't mean it. That's the definition of a joke. Wait a minute, did you mean it or didn't you mean it? You'll never know. I'm inscrutable. Anyway, John Muir believed that everything in our ecosystem is linked. He was very ahead of his time. He said, and I quote, "When one tugs at a single thing in nature, he finds it attached to the rest of the world." He was, of course, talking about masturbating in the woods, but it applies. Sorry. Anyway, one of America's most famous hiking trails is in Yosemite. It's called the John Muir Trail. I've never actually understood the word hiking. It's just like walking for snobs. You can't just invent a fancy word like for walking and then make it sound important. It's like saying, I'm not sitting down, I'm power lounging. It's just walking. I'm going hiking. Are you? What kind of hiking are you doing? Are you doing that 1 foot in front of the other hiking? Yes, but with special shoes on, and I carry my own water. Oh! You must have trained for years! Anyway, I don't like hiking. To be honest, I get winded walking out here every night. I've considered riding out here on a little rascal. That little rascal over there. Say hi, Chad.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. I think he was looking at your ass, Jeff, when he was coming out there.
Oh, yeah. Cute little rascal.
He is a cute little rascal, yeah. What was that talking about?
I forgot.
Okay, I think it was Yosemite National Park, yeah. It's a very popular camping destination. Not really my cup of tea. Some people love it, though. They camp for days at a time. These people are called hobos. I don't like camping at all. If I wanted to start sleeping on the ground, I'd start drinking again. I think that's about it for me. I'm done here. How you do? Do you do a lot of hiking then, Jeff?
Oh, yeah, quite a bit. Can't you tell?
Do you wear special shoes when you go hiking?
No, I barefooted it. Barefooted it.
Barefooted?
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Yeah,
Barefoot?
I just made it up right now.
Yeah. That's nice. You made up your own words. You can just do that then? You can just make up your own words?
Well, you do it every night.
No, I do not. I do not make up my own words. Some of these words are from a country far away.
Oh, yeah? Where?
Scotland.
Good one.
Do you want to throw to the commercial break?
Oh, sure, why not?
Okay.
Don't touch that dial, folks, unless it's near my pelvic region.
We'll be right back. The show where tonight the robots have taken over. Not really. Hey, do you want to play the CBS game? This is a CBS game that me and Jeff play. We say CBS, then, you know, instead of saying CBS and what it really stands for which I forget, we make up stuff, right? You start.
Okay.
All right.
CBS, crappy boat show.
CBS, cumbersome big sock.
Ooh, I like it, I like it. CBS, creepy bearded Scotsman.
I think the robots have become self-aware. All right then, CBS, crap but sexy.
That was mine. Okay. CBS couldn't be stupider.
CBS cares. All right, what time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
It puts the tweet mail in the basket, or it gets the hose again.
Play the jingle. Tweet. Twitter. Chicken Vindaloo is good to eat. My name is Scooter. I'll fix your computer. I'm a happening guy and a dope troubleshooter. When you call tech support, you'll be talking to me. I got more patience than Mahatma Gandhi. And emails. All right then, let's see what we got here. This is from Sarah in Charlotte, North Carolina, who says, "Dear Craig, I'm thinking about moving from the South to California. Do you think I should do it?" See, I nearly cussed there. It went, and then I just said no. But you knew the word I meant. No. It was Tootsie Fruits. This is from Keegan in the Gold Coast of Australia. Australia? G'day, mate.
Good day, mate.
G'day. Jeff, dingoes stole your baby.
What accent is that?
No, I think it's Welsh.
Oh, yeah.
This is from Keegan in Gold Coast, Australia, who says, "Dear Craig, I'm 16 and I work at a supermarket and they recently overpaid me and put $600 extra in my bank account. Should I keep it or do the right thing?" Jeff?
The hell with him.
I'm with the robot on this one. Not only have they become self-aware, they've become dishonest, but clever. This is from Evan in Arlington Heights, Illinois, who says, Dear Craig, the new... all right. This is from Sally in Providence, Rhode Island, who says, Dear Craig, I need to write an English paper on feminism. Who is your favourite feminist author? Jeff, who's your favourite feminist author?
Craig Ferguson. That's what you told me to say, right?
No, don't say that. I'm not a feminist author, but I think I'm a feminist. I'm too afraid to admit if I'm not. That makes me a feminist, right?
In your pants.
Yeah! I hope that answers your question. All right, this is from John in Boulder, Colorado, who says, Dear Ferguson, look, that's what he says, Dear Ferguson. How about dear... Ay, caramba! Dear Ferguson, I'm 21 years old and still a virgin. Oh, yeah, no way, really? With charm like this? And you're still a virgin? You shock me! Shock me! Dear Ferguson, I'm 21 years old and still a virgin. Should I just go ahead and wait until my wedding night? I don't give a rat's ass! I tell you, you're getting none of this, bitch! You're welcome, feminists. Even saying that word makes me feel I'm in trouble. This is from Darren in Tampa, Florida, who says, Hey, Craig, as you know, Oprah is retiring on her show. Do you have any advice for her as she moves on? Yeah, I got tons of advice for Oprah. What, you high? Do you have any advice for Oprah, Jeff?
You're so bitter tonight.
Is that for me or Oprah?
No, that's for Oprah.
All right.
Actually, this is for Oprah.
You know what Jeff and I like to do? We like to watch Silence of the Lambs over and over again. His favourite is the scene when Clarice is walking down, about to,
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. This is from Tommy in Dallas, Texas. He says, Hey, Craig, my roommate has started dating my ex-girlfriend's best friend. Isn't there a bro code rule against that? Maybe my roommate started dating my ex-girlfriend's best friend. Man, you're not even involved in this. Why would you even email anyone about that? My roommate's dating my ex-girlfriend's best friend. What the hell? Jeff?
Awkward.
I don't know, man. I think that anyway, you know, it's not what you do, it's how you choose.
You said it, Craig.
Thanks. We'll be right back, everybody. My first guest stars in Law and Order LA, which is Mondays on NBC. Take a look at this.
She didn't fall for the fake out.
Back in college, I made extra cash driving a town car. It always amazed me how quickly passengers forgot they weren't alone. Whoever was driving Jill Jennings 6 months ago would have known if she was screwing Douglas.
We are talking about 6 months ago.
Some things I saw in my rearview mirror were unforgettable.
Alfred Molina, everybody. very happy to... Did you... That's a lovely suit you're wearing.
Thank you very much.
Did you just walk straight from that clip right onto the show?
Yes, I changed my tie and put a comb through my hair.
Yeah, it's nice.
And, yes.
Wait a minute, you're English again. You were American in the clip, and now you've become English again.
I keep telling you, this is my real accent. I do the English for the chicks.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Are you excited about the royal wedding? You're English.
I'd rather eat my own elbows, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't go. I thought you'd be invited.
No, I did an interview recently, and this woman said, so the royal wedding's at the end of April. Are you going to be there? And I said, no. Are you going to be watching? No. Are you interested? No. And then she looked into the camera and went, ah. It was like the interview had just hit a wall.
Listen, I have been there, girlfriend. I say here some nights they come out here. I'm like, hey, I got nothing. Say the name of your product. What's that coming to go? But it's hard though. I sympathise with her sometimes. I mean, I feel naughty sometimes though when people interview me about anything. I'm like, oh, what? Come on, wait.
No, I was just trying to be honest. I mean, just asking me, you know, I was saying, no, I mean, good luck to them. I hope they're very happy and everything. But I mean, I'm not interested. And it was this kind of terrible, the crushing look.
Disappointment.
It was as if I'd wished her some terrible illness that she, you know.
Did you wish?
But I think people are more interested here than they are in England.
Really? I haven't been in Britain in a long time.
It's positively hysterical here. I mean, you know. But well, they've got, you know, they're selling all these things now. You know, the commemorative mugs and the plates.
Right.
They've even got, I think, a commemorative toilet roll.
Oh, now you have my attention. Because now I can express how I really feel about those bastards. Yeah. I
hope they're very happy.
Yeah, that's right. Let me wish you one more time. I think though that Americans quite like their royal weddings because they don't have to pay for them. That's
right. Oh, that was the other thing I said to this interview. I said I'll get interested in the wedding when the royal family start paying tax.
Yeah.
And he was like,
yeah, no.
And then the people from NBC who were organising the interviews, I could see them all rushing around to the interviewers coming up saying, don't ask him about the royal wedding. Oh!
Don't say it, don't say it. Yeah, no. Oh, dear. So NBC now, but you've changed. Now, you used to be a lawyer, now you're a cop, or you're a cop.
That's right, yeah. My character started out as a DA, and now he's gone back to being a
cop.
Yeah, the only DA who actually could take the pay cut.
Yeah. Is that, it's kind of like he's bi-curious?
He's bi-curious, absolutely, yes, he's bi-curious, yeah. He's gone back, but it was an interesting, when the idea was pitched to me, I thought this is either a bold stroke of genius or it could be the last wave of a drowning man.
I think that about this show every damn night. I think we're either doing something very interesting here or this is a desperate man failing.
Yeah, you look like a man hanging by his fingernails.
I feel like it. It's true. Now, let's see. Do you know anything about American procedural law, criminal law? Do you know anything about criminals, apart from your own criminal history?
Well, I always go back into myself,
right?
You know, for my parts. No, I did a little bit of research, and I did meet some detectives, and they were really interesting men because they have this sense of humour that's incredibly macabre.
Very dark, yeah,
And there's lots of kind of jokes that I think I could never get away with telling jokes like that.
No, and I can't.
And they're like, I mean, there was one detective who said, "Are you married?" And I said, "Yes." He says, "You want to see a picture of my girlfriend?" And I said, "Yeah." And he pulled out a photograph, and it was a photograph of a cadaver. You know, like a...
Hang on a second.
A dead body. Oh,
I don't understand the French there, Alfred.
A cadaver is what you put on the back of chairs.
No, that's an antimacassar.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And he just pulled it out, and the humour for him was to see the look on my face, and I sort of went, ooh.
Yeah.
Like this, and then I saw him go, ugh. I think I made his day. I think.
Yeah. Well, luckily, that's who we've got solving crimes then.
But you've got me now.
Well,
You're
no,
all right.
I think it's quite interesting though that people like that, because I'm rather, you know, I've gotten to the age now where I'm impressed and I kind of like cops. It used to be, you know, when I was younger, I was not that impressed with them and I didn't like them at all. They kept chasing me around and trying to get me to explain what I was doing. You didn't get into a lot of trouble when you were younger.
No, I didn't. The only bit of trouble I got, I think I may have told you the story. The only bit of trouble I got into was when I got stopped by a policeman in this country.
Yeah.
But I did get arrested at a demonstration once when I was very young.
What were you demonstrating against?
I actually can't remember.
Really?
But we
very important though, I'll bet. Yeah.
At the time, it must have been crucial.
Yeah.
But we sat down outside 10 Downing Street, you know, where the Prime Minister lives, and, we all got arrested. I got picked, and Jill, my wife, told me that she was trying to find out where I was, and she was phoning my stepson while she was watching TV, and there was a clip of me getting arrested.
Wow.
And apparently she was saying, Adam, I'm looking, I don't know where Fred, oh, don't worry, I think I found him. And there was me kind of going,
how dare you, I'm outraged about this thing I can no longer remember. Why? I am so outraged.
But the next day, we had to go to court the next morning. We had to be arraigned at court the next morning to pay a fine.
Right.
And this judge, who was clearly bored out of his mind, and we were all taken out, so we all got up. And I noticed the people in front of me, if they made a political statement in the dock, they got a bigger fine.
Oh.
So me, the coward that I am, I decided to be absolutely quiet. So I said nothing. And the judge said, do you have anything to say? And I said, no. And then he said, what do you do for a living? And I said, I'm an actor. Really? Successful? I said, not really. £15 fine.
That's pretty good.
And I thought, you know, it was as if somehow, you know, oh, well, you can't afford it.
It's a terribly bad business for the actors when it's not working, isn't it, dear?
That's very sad.
I know.
But I was on a stage, I mean, on the dock. I stood up, I had a light.
And you still didn't say anything, which showed a remarkable restraint,
but
I think.
Dying to break into song.
My Lord, I would like to say on this day as we are gathered here. I'd have still been in jail if they'd have put me up there. Did you do a lot of theatre, regional theatre and stuff when you were starting out? Isn't it?
Well, yeah, I did. I did loads of stuff. Yeah, all over the place. I toured and, you know, did shows. I worked for the Children's Theatre Company. We did like potted versions of Shakespeare for 10-year-old kids in school.
Why would you do Shakespeare for a 10-year-old? You go,
well, you do.
To be or not to be? To be.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, we did plays where we cut out all the serious stuff and we just did the kind of the comedy stuff.
All right, okay.
And it was all very over the top and, you know, not very good. But, you know, we do 4 shows a day. You know, it's like exhausting.
Yeah, I've done a bit of that as well. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Now I just do 1 show a day. It's crap, but it's only 1 a day.
Did you get tired doing this? You don't get
tired? No. I mean, what I'm about, I'd say 18 months to 2 years ago, I genuinely stopped giving. Crikey dingo. I mean, I kind of acted it a little bit to that point, but at a certain point I went, oh, I feed the sin. And I think that it makes it a lot easier to do the job when you have a complete disregard to whether you keep it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. That's right. I think there's a lot to be said for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I mean, I'm sure I'll regret it deeply once I get out of here, but until then.
Yeah. Well, every time I get a phone call from, you know, at work, and they'll say, "Oh, Fred, you know, the producers like to talk to you," or the director. There's always a part of me that thinks I'm going to get fired.
Have you ever been fired?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've been fired.
For what? Excellence?
No. Oh, thank you very much. That's very nice.
You know, I always like that.
I might. Can I quote you? I'm going to do that next time.
Yeah.
I got fired for being really good. No, I've been fired, and it's never very nice, but there's always that moment of you sort of, you know, you kind of go, well, I didn't want this job anyway.
Right, yeah.
And then you decide to make an exit, you know, you kind of like, and I remember once I got fired and I picked up my coat and I thought I'd give it a bit of a flourish, you know, like I didn't care. And I picked up my coat and I managed to knock a bottle of water all over the person who had been trying to save my job. The one person in the room who was kind of saying, "Oh, please reconsider. Please, you know, give him a chance."
Give him a chance.
Like,
fire it. Yeah. Oh dear, that is. Well, actors though deal with that kind of rejection all the time, though. Really, I mean, you learn a part and you go up and you audition. Well, I don't suppose you do much in the way of auditioning now, but I mean, you audition for a part and then they kind of reject you right there.
That's right.
In the moment. That's why I would never let you know, any of my boys be actors when they're kids, because you know, if they say you want to be actors, I say, well, you have to wait till you're grown up. You know, I love you, but the answer is no, because that's what you're going to hear more than anything else when you're an actor. They love you, but the answer is no.
But you develop a bit of a thick skin to it, you know. But it's never pleasant.
No.
You know, you kind of you deal with it, but it's never pleasant to be told, you know, no. It's horrible. But
yeah, no, it's awful. It's like being rejected by a girl you didn't want to sleep with in the first place.
I'll have to take your word for that.
Oh, it's happened to me many times, Alfred. We're low on time. Would you fancy an awkward pause or harmonica?
Let's have an awkward pause.
Awkward pause? Really? You surprised me.
Because we did the harmonica last time I was here.
Oh, we did.
I've always wanted to do the awkward pause.
Well, the awkward pause is, you know, one that I relish doing with actors such as yourself. But I wonder if we could probably approach an awkward pause with maybe a subtext.
Let's try that.
Sexual?
Okay.
Or we could try for smell my finger, awkward pause.
Let's go for the subtext.
Subtext, sexual subtext, awkward pause. I might throw a smell my finger into that. All right. All right. Alfred, the word pause would imply a lack of movement. This is the first time in a long time I've been scared doing this show.
You've met your match.
I think I have. Alfred Molina, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is a very funny comedian as opposed to what you've been watching up until this point in the show. He'll be at the Broadway Comedy Club. The Broadway Comedy Club? That's the venue all the kids are talking about. However, he'll be at the Broadway Comedy Club in New York City, April the 23rd. Please welcome Joe Devito, everybody. Joe Devito.
Thank you, guys. It is a pleasure to be here. I just recently performed back in my old hometown, and I was concerned all the girls I fooled around with in high school would show up. But Julie couldn't make it. But I am a single guy. I'm single and I'm 42, which means I'm ready to cut a deal. And people usually think I'm younger, you know, because I don't have any ex-wives or kids or accomplishments. But I realize that puts me on the dating creepy scale somewhere between serial killer and, God forbid, comic book collector. But I'll admit I'm no dating expert, all right? I don't know what it's supposed to sound like when a woman has an orgasm. But I'm pretty sure it's not, ugh. I blame my education, you know. I went to a Catholic college, because after high school I wanted to take not getting laid and kick it up a notch. But I have learned a few things about women. I've learned that pregnant women don't like it when you put your hand on their stomachs, especially when they're not actually pregnant. And I've learned you can't lead a Charlie Sheen lifestyle on an Emilio Estevez budget. But my family, they nag me to settle down. It's very annoying. Every time I visit, I tell them, look, I'm a grown man. You treat me like an adult, or I take my laundry elsewhere. And I hate to say it, but it's true what they say, that as you get older, you start to turn into your parents. And it really hit me when I was trying on my mom's wedding dress. Always a bridesmaid. But they're on my case. My parents, the new thing they say to me is, Joseph, you need a plan. You don't have any children. Who's going to take care of you when you get old? Oh, and that's when I realized they think I'm going to take care of them. Okay. I think we both need a plan. But I've been doing a lot of different kinds of dating. I tried interracial dating. Didn't work out. She told me she doesn't date whites after Labor Day. I mean, come on. I know I'm getting older, but I want you to know Joe Devito still brings the heat. But I also bring a heating pad. Go back. But I think I might get some of those hot condoms. Have you heard? These condoms, they heat up. They got some kind of Chipotle action going on. Oh. That's great news for people who think, you know, I love safe sex, but I miss the burning sensation. I bought them. I did. I tie them around my knees before I go to the gym and let the soothing relief penetrate sore muscles. But I can hear my neighbors having sex. They're not even good at it. This is what I have to listen to. Oh, baby, I'm really going to do it to you. Oh, baby, do it to me. That's what I said I was going to do. And every time I hear them, I'm like, I can't believe I'm taping this. Well, that's it for me. Thank you very much, guys.
If you're watching Craig at home, you're missing half the fun. Consider this your formal invitation to laugh live in our studio audience at a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Please give us a call at 323-570-0059 or visit our website at oneiota.com.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
I think what we learned tonight, Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong, is that self-aware doesn't mean self-massage.
Yeah, go on.
Well, I just think that, you know, people were frightened that when you became self-aware and that you would know things, that you would immediately start conquering, whereas it turned out you just started pleasing yourself.
Yeah, keep talking.
You mean, oh, no, he's just messing around. He's just messing around.
Yeah.
We're messing around.
Yeah.
We're messing around. It's like, because we're buddies. What we do is after the show, we're going to go home and we're going to watch our movie that we like to watch.
Yeah, our movie.
Yeah. We watch Silence of the Lambs, and sometimes we act it out, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it a little bit. Here's what you do. I'm like, it rubs the lotion on its skin.
Do I do this? Is that now?
What?
Is that now?
What?
This.
No, we don't do that.
Oh, okay. It rubs the lotion on the skin.
Or it gets the hose again.
Yeah. That was dumb.
Yeah, but the main thing is, it's wholesome family entertainment. Just a man and his appliance.
Yeah. CBS cares.
They do, just not about this show. Right?
Oh, you said it, girlfriend.
Yeah. No, we're like, that's right, we're like Oprah and Gail, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, Oprah. I'm Oprah and he's Gail. Because I'm a bit heavier than him. Isn't Gail's Oprah's a bit heavier?
Yeah, I got it, yeah.
I wish I hadn't said that, though. People will be mad at me now. They'll think I'm saying Oprah's heavy, and I'm not saying that. She comes and goes.
Yeah, when Oprah comes and goes, she really comes and goes. No?
Say goodnight, Jeff.
Good night, Jeff.
Good night, everybody.